Good afternoon, Scott here, known as Cantaloupe to some online, and I'm bringing another video to you on a subject that's interesting to me. It might be of interest to you or someone you know, and this is going to be yet another reaction video to Gabrielle Torch. She just recently produced a video about brain organoids, not the first one that she's produced, but she talks about the ethics concerned in chimera engineering. Chimera is the combining of multiple species into one individual or design or genetic engineering application. So she mentions some things involving brain tissue and various species, and she says that a lot of people find this research subject kind of creepy, and yes, I can confirm they do, but not for the reasons she says in her video. She mentions that there's a lot of concern about sentience or consciousness and the possibility of suffering. She has mentioned this in other videos. Yes, these are concerns, of course, but I think that the main concern, if most people were to look at it and try to think about why they find it creepy, it's because of the open-ended, uncalled-for research itself. So understand that under a subsidized economy, no such research would exist due to being non-essential. We, however, have a very much capitalistic society where everything's expected to turn into some product or service or medical treatment, which is also a product or service, and it's all driven by money because people have bills to pay. So everyone is exhaustively in the process of searching for something and anything that can be sold just to see if it sticks. Okay, so also she mentions that some of the recommended or proposed applications in medicine would be to help stroke victims or victims of injury, of other kinds of medical problems. And I want to just add that to continue developing medical technology beyond the stuff that is conventional or specific and not creepy, that is, will very likely add to existing problems which arise from modern medicine, such as superbugs, from overuse or overprescription of antibiotics, and the rampant proliferation of hereditary diseases by just medicine in general, how it has become common to save everybody, and therefore there's no thinning of the herd. If you're familiar with natural selection and the benefits that it actually has towards the species, and I don't want to do a deep dive into evolution and natural selection, but to integrate yet more technology, especially if it is superfluous, like what she's talking about, without a clear purpose or application, can only hurt things in the long run. You'll just have to trust me on that one. So what I mean to say is that sometimes people are supposed to die off. If they're very sick or if they're very diseased, sometimes it's important that they don't re-enter the gene pool for those reasons. Okay, so back to the creepy factor. She mentions that people find it creepy, chimera science and whatnot. So it's also because of what it inevitably achieves, and that is the destruction of boundaries between species. So, I mean, if you take this to its logical conclusion, you can see that assuming that there's some valuable practical application to engineering chimeras, you would end up eventually, on a long enough timeline with gray aliens, right? And there's a theory going around that gray aliens are humanity's future because of this kind of science, in some worlds, perhaps. If you understand the multiverse, or if you believe in it, that wouldn't necessarily be every world, and I don't think that would be a utopian outcome, honestly. I think it would be a dystopian outcome, but I digress. So human society requires a well-defined human genome. Hopefully we can agree on that. If we're talking about humans being the members of communities and society, we have to be able to say for sure that a person is a human, right? Within a reasonable limit, I would think. So chimera engineering, if I'm saying it right, chimera engineering can be weaponized when it aims to fuse human food genes with human beings. So consider that once you start blurring these boundaries between species, you could make a hybrid human/cow or bovine. And since people eat beef, this would be a violent problem in any modern culture or society on Earth with human beings in it. There would be a huge problem with that. So something to think about, that could be the end of civilization. So last thing I want to say is in non-capitalistic economies, such as in communist or socialistic economies, chimera engineering, when justified for specific purposes, could facilitate simulated mutation, such as in an environment which was supported or depended on eugenics. If you know about eugenics, where in the interest of managing medicine and hereditary diseases and quality control, like I said earlier, eugenics is that business, that science of managing and engineering human genetics moving forward as a standard practice sort of way. So with that, you would have a host of problems that might emerge from the eugenics itself, such as the removal of mutation, which is very important. It's important that something be able to adapt and change regardless of whether or not it's being managed. So what I'm saying is that controlled chimera engineering could simulate mutation in such a eugenic system if need be, and it's just something to think about. So that's kind of all I have to say. As far as ethics go, it really depends on what your view is. I honestly think, with due respect to Gabrielle, I think that she's a bit dystopian. She leans towards wanting a dystopia. It sounds like some kind of robot takeover. She constantly says that she's on the side of the robots and AI and all that, and I think that these are dystopian leanings. I don't agree with that myself. I believe that human beings are pretty amazing, and I like to see humans keep their genetic integrity. I like to see them keep their genetic boundaries and the boundaries between species robust, so that we don't end up in some alien dystopia, because that sounds creepy by itself, and we should generally avoid all the things that are creepy and seem creepy. But again, I just want to reiterate one last time at 7 minutes, there could be productive, healthy uses in a non-capitalistic environment where something's not for sale, but it's for a very specific purpose, such as the organized and directed improvement of something or removal of something by way of creating a chimera genotype or something, if that makes sense. So anyway, I'm going to link her or put the link to this video on her comments, and if you have any comments about this video, please reach out down below. Thank you. Have a great day.